a tiny story, so it's just half of part, tiny, basically. The title is The Little Boy's Prayer. It was Sunday a.m. I was on my way to church. Those who live in New York City know that trains do not run well on weekends, and the waiting time is significantly longer. After waiting a good 15 minutes for the first train for just 3 stops, I went to catch the second one. The platform was almost empty. In fact, there were only me and the young blonde woman with 3- and 4-year-old boys waiting for the train. Most probably they were waiting for the train for quite some time. The 4-year-old was standing next to the woman, holding her hand. They both looked tired, and the 3-year-old was getting impatient. He was a black, cute, funny kid with Harry Potter glasses. A few steps away, there was a 1-foot-wide, H-shaped, bright blue metal subway column. The little boy went to the column, placed his face between the sides of the column, and screamed. Startled by the scream, his 4-year-old brother asked, "Peter, what are you doing?" The older brother was a fine-skinned, quiet boy with extra light blonde hair like his mother. Peter, pointing to the column, asked, "Mommy, what is this?" "It's a column, Peter," she answered with a low voice. The boy started playing. The blue H-shaped column was the key object of his game. Some actions were happening in the boy's head. He was going around the column and then putting his head between the sides of the column while saying something. From time to time, he screamed 1 or 2 words with his pesky voice. "Peter, please do not scream," said the 4-year-old. Peter, without paying attention to what his brother said, continued playing. The 4-year-old turned to the woman and said, "Mommy, tell Peter not to scream." I noticed how the 4-year-old felt embarrassed by Peter's behavior. I smiled to him, hoping that he would stop being concerned. But my smile didn't change the boy's mood. He was accusingly looking at the little one. This continued for 10 minutes. Peter was getting more and more impatient from waiting for the train. He walked closer to the edge of the platform and looked into the long tunnel where the train disappointedly said, "Mommy, why the train is not coming?" Mother said nothing. The little boy went to the column, placed his knees between the sides of the H-shaped column, kneeled and prayed. "Train, please come." Immediately a train showed up. The 3-year-old, still on his knees, surprised, looked at the approaching train and said, "The train." "That is not our train," said the mother, not noticing Peter's astonishment. "The train," repeated Peter, still on his knees. He was so happy that his prayer was heard. It was not important that it was not the train they were waiting for. With his tiny knees between the sides of the blue H-shaped column, Peter, with a huge smile, repeated, "The train." He was happy. He was hurt. Neither the mother nor the older brother noticed Peter's happiness. Peter didn't care. His prayer was heard. I got into the train, leaving little Peter on his knees with a huge smile. I believe he will never forget his first prayer.
Is that a true story?
From the Brooklyn Unit.